I thought I would film while it's raining because it's so cool and tell you about timing, because I was just working on my guidebook, which I'm really excited about, and I had set an intention to be done at like 3 p.m. And I'm in it, I'm working, I'm going full bore, and I realize it starts raining and my internet starts to get dodgy. And I'm like, oh man, do I close the things? Do I close all my windows down and put it away, or do I keep going? Like I was totally getting into it. And I looked at the clock and it was 3 o'clock, like almost exactly. I think it was like 3 minutes after 3. And I was like, okay, I know what's happening here. I said I was going to be done with the computer. So wild right now. I said I was going to be done with the computer at 3. And it's 3, and the rain and the lightning and the thunder is like, put your computer away. And this has been a reoccurring thing happening throughout my whole life, is timing. Like I say I want to do something, I say I want to go somewhere, and then sometimes I make excuses like, oh, it's not the right time. I should really be home with my parents, or I should really be working on saving more money, or I should really be doing anything but traveling and doing what I'm doing. And so it's interesting when we start listening to our bodies, our minds, our hearts, everything, and how, especially with our mind's going to tell us like it's never the right time. It's never the right time, because there's always something that's going to keep us in the same comfortable position that we're in. And the mind always seems to go to like the doubt and the fear. At least this is in my experience, what I've been experiencing lately is it's like doubt and fear want to keep us where we're at, doing what we're doing, because, what if we take the leap and it doesn't work out? What if we write the guidebook and nobody buys it? That was close. I love that it just cracked on the part where I said, what if you write the guidebook and nobody buys it? Because that is a genuine fear I have. And if I keep listening to that fear, I'm never going to write it. I'm never going to put it out in the world. And who knows, maybe it will help one person book a flight and step outside their comfort zone. And so when we talk about timing, I feel like our bodies, our hearts, the weather is telling us, slow down, relax, rest. Rest for sure. Our bodies are like, please take a rest. And when we don't listen to it, things break, right? Like had I kept going on that guidebook and had I not listened to the weather, I could have lost all my work, because say it didn't save properly in the document I was working on, then that's hours of work that I just lost because I'm not listening to the weather. I'm not listening to also my intention of stopping early. And I've noticed when I don't listen to what my body is telling me, especially if I'm tired or if the weather is telling me to stop, that's what happens. I end up losing my work. I end up getting exhausted because I'm not taking rest when I need rest. And I end up spending more time doing the thing or taking the rest because I've overdone it and I wasn't listening to what I needed in the first place. Another thing I love about talking about timing is how, for example, I came to Bali pretty much on a whim. As most of you know, this is my year of no plans. I don't have solid plans. I keep applying for opportunities. I'm now working on this guidebook. Like, I have things that I'm working on, but I didn't really have a major plan of like where I was going to go first, what I was going to do exactly, and on and on. But the greatest part is that since I wasn't on a plan, I was just kind of listening to the rhythm of like what my life was doing in that moment. And I ended up coming to Bali in around the middle of March. And then about a week later was the Agogo ceremony and Nyepi, which is Balinese New Year. So had I been forcing it, had I been like making all these plans and booking all these flights and trying to like be in a certain place at a certain time, instead I just kind of like went with it. I got so blessed with being here at the time of Balinese New Year and enjoy one of like their huge ceremonial traditions. And I'm not necessarily one to, well, I am. I'm someone who talks about like destiny. It was literally like right there. That was wild. I gotta take a breath. Okay. Hold on a second. It's so crazy that I just talked about destiny and then the friggin' lightning was so close and it cracked right at the same time. Okay. So yeah, destiny, the universe, God, fate, all of that. I definitely feel that when we just sort of surrender to what's happening in our life and what we're working on or where we want to go, where we want to be, who we want to be, it's kind of like the timing just lines up as it should. And sorry, I'm still reeling from that lightning. That was crazy. And yeah, if we just let ourselves dream and get creative and think of that one, not even travel, like think of that one thing you've always wanted to do, that one skill you've always wanted to learn, or that one place you've always wanted to go, and just finally put it on the top of the list and stop waiting for the perfect time. Start actually working towards learning that skill or going to that place or meeting that person. Maybe it's a date. I don't know. But I think that, growing up, it was like there was never the right time. There was never the right time to do anything. And so I had to start making decisions and just saying, like, okay, I'm going to go now. I'm not going to wait for the right time. Or I'm going to do this thing. I'm not going to wait for the right time. And then, like I said, just being open to what will be, what will happen is going to happen. And, you know, the timing inevitably lines up perfectly. So those are my musings for today. So that's my story. Talk to you tomorrow.